Hey, what's going on, guys? Food Lust is back. Today I'm making deviled eggs, and I've got a recipe that'll knock your socks off. Stick around, I'll show you how. Alright, let's make some deviled eggs. I usually only make these a couple times a year, usually around the holidays. But if I had an opportunity to eat a deviled egg every day, I would in a second. There's only a couple brands of eggs that I'll buy, and this is one of them. They cost a little bit more, but I'm happy to pay more to support a sustainable farm that promotes humane practices. These are happy eggs. Happy chickens, happy eggs. The reason the chickens are happy is because they get to roam the farm and the hillside. They're fed an all organic diet and they get to come and go in the barn as they please. As opposed to being cramped up in wired cages and not being able to move and being maintained in a controlled environment. And that creates a lot of stress for the chickens. So I've got a dozen eggs here. I'm going to show you how we get a perfect hard boil. Let's get started. Alright, so here's my eggs after I peeled them. They all turned out really nice. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to slice these right down the center. Get a good clean cut. I'm going to remove the yolk. I'm going to clean the whites of these eggs. We're going to make our filling and stuff these. So if you like a soft boiled egg, there's a couple that I took out at 6 minutes and I just wanted to show you the difference. So you can see the difference in the yolks here. This is 6 minutes and this is 8 minutes. Soft boiled eggs are great. They're probably not the best for deviled eggs. We're going to use these ones. Alright, here's the ingredients we're going to use for our filling aside from our egg yolks. I have a little sweet pickle relish. This is some dill pickle juice, salt and pepper. These are just the white ends of some scallion. A little hot sauce. About a tablespoon of mayonnaise, teaspoon of Dijon mustard, this is smoked paprika, a little bit of tarragon, and some cayenne pepper. Okay, so I'm going to use a food processor here because I'm going to pipe this mixture. If it's too chunky, it'll back up the piping bag. I'm going to start with the chunkier ingredients at the bottom. So my scallions, dill pickle relish, cayenne pepper and smoked paprika, the Dijon, hot sauce, salt and pepper, your herbs, in this case the tarragon. I'm going to dump my egg yolks in, add the pickle juice, and the mayo. Now this is going to take a little adjusting. I would typically add a little bit of sugar, but I want to spin this first and then taste it. The other thing to keep in mind is you don't want this too wet. If it's too wet, you can't fix it. So it's better for it to be dry first and then add wet ingredients as you need it. I can already tell right now that I'm going to need a little more mayo. So I've tasted this. I like it a little sweeter. I'm going to add a little more sweet pickle relish and just a touch of sugar. That's absolutely perfect. Let's get this filling into a piping bag and get these eggs put together and get them on a plate. So there it is, deviled eggs Food Lust style. So I wanted to mention, if you don't have the materials to do the piping, just use a spoon and scoop it into the egg, it's fine. By the way, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We'll upload a couple videos a week and you get free entertainment. I don't know about you guys, I love deviled eggs, especially over the holiday. This is a special recipe for me. I hope you try it and I hope you enjoy it. Some people like to bite it in half. Some people like to pop the whole thing in their mouth. I like to pop the whole thing in my mouth. Cheers! Wow, that's really good. I got the perfect consistency on that filling. I'm catching a little smokiness from that paprika and a little bit of a sweet tang from that pickle relish. It's a perfect holiday classic. It's amazing. And that's how that one goes.